no hurt no longer. Now that you're stronger, you know that it's good to see you smile again. Hi, I'm Mark Reed from A1, and I'm here to spend 8 minutes with 8list.ph. I would describe this song to someone who hasn't heard it by saying, if you've ever been in a dark place, and it's something that we can all relate to, not really wanting to face the world and just struggling a bit, the right mood to listen to this song is when you need a little push. Sometimes you do. My dog Dizzy, my family and friends, without a doubt, the A1 fans all around the world, being able to connect with them and to keep in touch with them. Movies, big movie fan, big movie. TV series that I can binge watch whilst I'm training, keeping in shape because you need to stay motivated. So I can't go to a gym like anybody else, so I'm training from home to keep me motivated. Eating well, living well. I'm vegetarian, vegan, and finally, what keeps me smile? My song, Smile Again. Sorry, that was terrible, but I just had to do it. When we first started out, we were quite young. I was about 19, Ben was 16, Christian was around 21, Paul was 23. So we all started in this business very young, and we kind of grew together and we supported each other. The nice thing about being in a band is everybody takes on different roles at different times, but you can all be this great support system. When we go on stage, it's instinctive and it's like autopilot, because we know exactly what to do. We know exactly what each of us are going to do. And I guess we just know each other so well. It's like brothers. It's absolutely overwhelming to think that here we are 20 years later and our fans are still being so supportive, and so the fan base is still so strong, and they really are like the lifeblood of what we do. The Filipino fans are the beating heart of A1. Really, you guys keep us going, and we truly appreciate it. We have so much love for our Filipino fans. I say it again and again and again. I will continue to say it because I truly mean it from the bottom of my heart. There really isn't like a secret ingredient for longevity in this industry. You just can't predict it. We could never have predicted that here we are 20 years still talking about A1. It's amazing. So I actually think that the if there was a secret, it would be the relationship that the band has with their fans. So that's what keeps you going. Because as long as you have people that really want to hear your music and that inspire you, that inspiration goes both ways. We're going to just keep going. We're going to keep playing as long as we have people that want to listen to what we're doing. So the most important key in any band's existence is the relationship with their fans. Okay, at number 8, I'm going to start with Armour. Now, not such a well-known A1 song. Armour was the first song written by the band and recorded by the band after quite a long hiatus. So that's got a special place in my heart for me, and that is Armour. I'll be there with a sword in hand, a cavalry at your command. At number 7, I couldn't do this list without mentioning our very first single, Be the First to Believe, because that was the song that started it all for us. So, just one on one, that's the way we do it, baby. Is it my favourite song we've done? No, but it brings back a lot of amazing memories of that time when we first started out. And that was our very first UK top 10 single. And at number 6, we're going to go with Ready or Not, just because this song was so much fun. It brings back lots of memories of us dancing, doing like 60s style dancing. We were in the suits. We had like a black and white video going, ready or not, here I come. Plus, it's the song that gets everybody dancing on all of our live shows, and it's so nice to see a sea of people doing this silly dance routine that we came up with all those years ago. So, Ready or Not at number 6. Okay, we're in the top 5 now, and at number 5, this is kind of like an honorable mention, but it's in my top 5, and it's Waiting for Daylight. So this was a song that just myself, Ben, and Christian performed and recorded, but it's a really strong song, and I think it's a little bit underrated.
But there's no use in crying. There's no...
And I'm particularly proud of that album. And yeah, Waiting for Daylight is a really, really powerful song. Worth checking out if you haven't heard it already. And at number 4, we've got our first number 1, which was Take On Me. Quite a surprise that it's quite low down in the top 5, but you know, it was our very first number 1, so it meant so much to us. Even though we didn't write this one, it was still amazing to be number 1 in the charts in so many places in the world. And we had an incredible video for it. Was one of the toughest dance routines we did, so we actually really put the work in to make a really good visual, energetic dance routine. That was one of those songs where all the stars aligned and everything just worked out perfectly for us, and it went in at number 1. Woo! Okay, we're down to the top 3, and I'm gonna pick Every Time. This is one of the first ballads that we wrote together. I think it's a really epic song, and I remember that actually with the writing process, we were in the studio at the same time as Lionel Richie, so he was working on another song in the studio just next to us, and he came in and listened to the song that we were working on, and it was just what an experience to have one of the greatest songwriters and performers of all time to kind of compliment us on the song that we were working on. So that was a nice moment, nice memory.
Every time I hold your hand in mine, the sweetest in my heart you'd ever find.
And at number 2, I'm going to go with Caught in the Middle, because this was the song that changed the sound of A1, made us a much more mature band with both the song and both the production. And it was also just incredibly catchy, and possibly our biggest radio hit that we ever had. I mean, this was blasted on the radio, and even still to this day, when people hear this live, they go, oh, that is such a cool song. So I really appreciate the song Caught in the Middle. And at number 1, can you guess what it is? No? It's Same Old Brand New You. I can still remember the time you were there when I needed to hold you, feel you. Now this song was the very first song that we wrote that hit the number 1 spot in the UK. So as a songwriter, that's a really amazing feeling. I loved the video. It was right in the height of kind of boy band era, where we were dancing in the rain and we were mechanics, we were fixing a car. It was this song to me, even though it was in the year 2000, this song sums up late 90s, early noughties for me. It was one of the standout songs of the era, and that is why it is my number 1 song.
When you're the same old brand new you.
If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to 8list.ph and to my Filipino fans, Mahal Ko Kayo. So coming up in October the 2nd, we have got our 3rd A1 virtual online concert. It's called A1 Take You Home. So check out our A1 official for more information and grab yourself a ticket, and we will see you there.